Yeah, the green, so sick on the beat, sound the beats in the week, baby. You know what it do, you know what it is, but we knew what it was, baby. That green, I'm on a journey, me, and Jalo beat me, see. Nanja ni moti better sini KBC. I'm a Nanja, I'm a friendship Pepsi. I'm a Nanja, I'm a grow a load BBC. Tomade Baburu, but the fed the bad boy. The Batura Boni ke fun, that's a bad toy. I'm sini Kimala Church, before that David. Kimamu ladies, daddy, nini money that we need. And there rank of contact where I ain't rappers. Me she mugu, omo me de day pampas. Me DT, back where we pay more duty. Mumbo yema koja lulu BRT. To ba was solid, boss up the mati bullet. Mini 5 friend, me ki share mole. Kole fere mole, fakoko mole. Lole, mucha mokwe I want to get one to me, share the big fuck up. Me share, I go to lots of go till coco. You don't call, I want to see the mummy shoko. Shoko yokoto, wet him up, follow belly loco. I'm a Nanja, me maga, me mugu. I want you go, want to me, share the big wugu. Don't marry me, one you boy, share you be Igbo. Share you be, and I'm proud, I be you be Imo. My fin, you want way, I be your mogun. Town gets body me, one you almost do. Me mo share rap, head of whip, my logo. I'm a soldier boy, you call me Alcongun. Outside for me to judge, they want it for quota. To buy bossy with my hip hop Joe Bata. Really about to you know, hey, one logo see. Father said, if I know what me is almost yo, so sick. Let me know what's taking over, man. Hey, yo, so sick. Let me know we're taking over, man. Yeah. I know what it is. We knew what it was, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see in Nanja, I mean, one she my jar. To my side, baby, but a biggie bata jar. I know she belly mission in the oh, she need it. To battle time crying about when he lift it. And my leg, it bang la mamujo, my ballet. I'm a free rap, rapping you, and you only ballet. I will make you fale, I will make you fiale. To Baba Dabby Rock, oh, yeah, now we're jajale. Modi suffering to let me, let's see me concon. Muti lost of the love for ribbon, pelu concon. Mumu concon, yeah, most also the go both the love. Anyone, me tea, and the rogue nibble love. Everywhere to ban love, me shall look on. And everywhere to ban love, me feel my love on look. But I need lot to get till I know she come. But you know don't because they attack for
That's about the green. Today marks 16 years after his death. We lost the green in 2010 due to a ghastly car accident in Mushin area of Lagos. It was even scheduled to perform at Havana Carnival in Ibadan around that time, but we could not make it. I mean, it was unfortunate. We were even expecting him that night. You know, it happened overnight, and this following night we were expecting him in Ibadan. But it was a sad story then. But the music community will never forget that green. Okay, the show is Industry Chat. I'm DJ Big Sam. I'm back in the building. Right here we talk entertainment all through. I've got my hip hop squad. I mean, I have a full house. Talk about Dolapo, Big Timmy. I got Big T, Niffy Baby. I got with me in the building. So we have our own superstars right in the building. You know, Tiwa Sister, our own Tiwa Savage, our own our celebrities, our influencers, they are all in the building. And I've got a special guest to talk about that green. I mean, we must talk about this, and we must remember those who kind of, contributed a lot to music industry. Talk about hip hop, especially. I mean, indigenous rap music. I've got right here is a broadcaster. Is into sport, is into journalism, and is into entertainment, is into everything, and is a streamer also. So he's right here to do justice to that green story. I got better striker in the building. What's up?
I'm good.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Let me be. Yeah, let's get it straight. That green's impact on the music industry and even his death. How can you describe that?
It cannot be overemphasized, because to me, it's when I had that green died.
How big was that green that time for the Gen Zs? They won't know.
Let me say, it was the rave of the moment then.
Okay. It was
if there is any club you could go to, they will not play that green song, because though he hasn't won any award then.
Yeah.
But everyone know that when the next hip hop award that is coming
was going to be for that green.
Yes,
that green will dominate.
He will dominate, definitely, and it happened where he's won a lot of awards after his death. Yes, that one is for sure, because
in his absence,
so many people can attest to the fact that when Dagrin died, even during his lifetime, that he was relatively known. Some people have been hearing about this guy, this musician, with his hip hop street
style.
He tried to model himself after the great Tupac,
Biggie.
And yes, Biggie.
Because he mentioned Biggie, he also mentioned 50 Cent.
Yes, and those are the kind of
music he listened to.
Yes, and when you look at the video of Popopon, it mirrored. It was like he was influenced by this kind of American, one of the Americans'
artist.
Style. Yes. So, and when you listen to, for someone that has been a fan of that green for so long, we know that some of his songs, he was like, maybe he was influenced by all these American artists. Then he now used Yoruba culture.
So he blended it in his own way.
Yoruba culture. Don't forget that we have a Lord of Ajasa.
Lord of Ajasa was doing it before that.
Yes, he was doing it before that green, and
that green popularized
it. Yes.
Some people didn't know.
Some people didn't know. But do you know that? For me, there was a guy that featured Dagrin, YT, was the friend of the late Dagrin also. He featured Africa. That was the first time I heard about Dagrin. I think the song was released maybe 2004 or 2005.
Wow.
Africa.
Long before.
Also came to represent Nigeria. That song, the song didn't fly. Don't forget that Dagrin first album was not the CEO. It was Still on the Matter. Which was released in 2006. It didn't fly because of let me say maybe little promotion for it. But when he finally blew, people listened to the first album.
Yeah, they went back to their first album.
I bought the CEO.
The CEO album.
After buying the CEO, then I went for Still on the Matter. And people can attest to the fact that there were songs, and you began to question yourself, why does this song fly? Is it Rapu's anthem?
Okay, you mean on the first album?
The first album, you will begin to ask questions. This guy was, let me say, he called himself. The guy was a genius. Yes,
there wasn't much. There wasn't much push.
Don't forget that the first album was, I think, it was done under Leo Entertainment. Leo Entertainment. Then he eventually, then he created his own. He established his own Misofri Entertainment, where he released Still on the Matter. I think it was
the CEO
album. 2010. But when you listen to the Still on the Matter album, you begin to ask questions. Why? Is it what's up Mokere Kikere Labe Kere? Or is it Oya Undigbo?
Actually, if you compare the stamina, the way it was sounding in the first album and second album, there was a difference.
Let me say just little difference. There was much energy in first, and the second album, though normal, we know that going for this,
he was able to produce,
talking about reality also, but he
had better stamina to produce the second album.
That was why it was in music industry, when whenever you start in the music industry, you don't expect to reach the apex.
Then
as you grow in the music industry, you begin to meet different producers. Don't forget, it was only a producer that worked with him on his first album.
Okay, first album. Who was that one?
I forgot his name.
But for the second album was So Sick.
Yes, and So Sick. Not only So Sick.
Yeah.
Dr. Frank was also there.
Yeah, for the Omawumi track, the one thank God.
Yes, and
I'm sure it was Frabs that produced that one.
Dr. Frabs, So Sick. There is another there was another producer that worked on the album also.
But that album was
the CEO.
That album was So Sick.
Don't forget, those of people might be claiming that they don't know that Green when before he is dead. Okay. Don't forget that the then Lagos State Governor Raji Fashola was at one of Dagreen's shows. So for a governor
to be at his show,
for a governor to be at a show, that speaks a lot.
Yeah,
that speaks a lot.
So do you agree with this notion that if Dagreen didn't die, Olamide won't blow?
Just like Heidi Kabasa said in his only album, which said Oju Erin Teyefo Lai Farakanra Inu Bute Jawe Lai Faranura. That's my own. I believe that because we have Lord of Ajasa.
Then
he was still in town then.
Okay.
Then Dagreen came.
Okay.
People are still listening to that.
But the way that
people did not denigrate Lord of Ajasa.
Okay.
People still believe that he is a legend.
Okay.
Lord of Ajasa in the game.
Okay.
And when we talk of indigenous rap, don't forget that then we also have a Negaro.
Negaro, repping the Southeast.
Repping the Southeast. He released his first album in 2005.
But if you look at the
and people still listen to Raw, but also. So I believe that Dagreen doesn't stay away from Shine.
But just that it might not be that quick for Olamide to blow, because Olamide dropped his first album in 2011. I was there to cover the first album, Rhapsody in Lagos. Then 2012, it was climbing. I'm sure if Dagreen was around, Olamide might still blow, but it won't be that.
Do you know that
there was a huge absence of Dagreen?
Yes,
Dagreen was the most featured rapper at that moment.
Yes,
there was scheduled featuring, or should I say features?
Even some of his features are not very up to date.
Like, you understand?
Up to date.
So
every artist wants to feature Dagreen.
So one fact is Olamide
would have done a collab with Dagreen. Do you know that? But I believe that Olamide will still blow. Why? Simply put, Olamide, I don't know, maybe he was officially signed to
Kabasa.
What is the name of his?
Was it Kabasa or
Codetunes? Yes, Heidi Kabasa was under the tutelage of Heidi Kabasa there. Yeah. I don't know, maybe he was, but I think he was a backup singer there, because when I listened to Heidi Kabasa first his only album, IDTT, I read Olamide's voice. It was a backup singer.
And this other guy, Seriki,
yes. Yeah. Seriki has been long. Even before Nice even released his first album, but he doesn't have an album for then. But Olamide, he was a backup singer, because I listened to Heidi Kabasa's album. And
so if
I give shout out to Olamide, Seriki Omowo, he mentioned the names of those artists under Codetunes, and Olamide was there. So for me, Olamide releasing Rhapsody, Omotoshan, I believe that Heidi Kabasa would have won Dagreen then also.
To be on the album.
Even not on the album, but they will have a song together also, and that song would also have been a banger and would have raised the status of Olamide also. So I don't believe that it will disturb. Don't forget that Olamide, after Olamide, we have what's this guy also? Baba Afusa.
Reminisce was even there before Olamide.
Yes, Reminisce was there before Olamide. Going to Heidi before Olamide.
There was a collab between Dagreen and Reminisce, which I even helped Reminisce promote that album. In fact, I helped him drop it in some stations in Lagos then.
So I don't subscribe to that assertion. For me, I believe it's
Dagreen contributed a lot to the
no doubt about that industry. Because every corner up to today you see people mimicking rhyming to vibing to Dagreen songs, because most of his songs are, that's what we said. Most of his songs are evergreen.
Yeah, evergreen.
So when you talk about reality, for somebody for his upbringing, living in Lagos, since so many things, passed through a lot, and put it that into his music. You know, when you talk about realities, it is not something when you listen to music that talk about reality.
It's deep.
Yes, with that kind of lyrical prowess. So it is always hard for fans just to
the way it rhymes, the way it pick words, the way it bounces on the beat. What? That was
it. Ẹ̀yin tèmi mo wọlé dé sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀yin tètè retí mi ti pẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, mo ti wọlé dé nìyẹn sọ̀rọ̀, mo dẹ̀ ti wọlé dé sọ̀rọ̀. That was still on the matter, don't forget.
Okay.
Àìtí ṣetán, we are still on the matter. Oníṣẹ́ ti pọ̀ lẹ́nu méjì burata.
We are a big fan of that game.
We are the demo that be senorita.
Oh yeah, now.
For me, when you look at the life history of that green, I think he has a huge impact on hip hop.
It was unfortunate.
That was why when you talk about so many artists have gone after that green also that have died, but how many of them was celebrated like that?
But I think we could pick a lesson. When you sign an artist and you give artist a car, I think it's always good when you get him a driver or you actually mandate someone to drive, because most times if you check Tupac, Biggie, then it's their CEO or their manager. PDD used to drive. Suge Knight used to drive Tupac, but in this case it was the green driving his own manager, because according to some reports they said he dropped his manager few minutes before the accident occurred. So he should have been the manager who was driving. I know it's a late night trip and already guys must have been beyond.
I understand what you're trying to say, but nobody which the manager also to die in that accident also. What I want to say is that that green owns the car. And he was the CEO of his own record label. But
there was a partnership between him and Headline Records, and Headline Records bought him that car. And a house.
Yes.
I mean, they got a house for him. Okay, he will collect. But so what I'm saying is, they should have made it mandatory that you don't drive yourself. Let someone drive.
But some of these artists.
Sorry, as even it even makes sense when artists perform at events, at concerts, he's already tired. So why driving yourself? That's a fact. You are jumping, you're holding mic and everything. But no, we don't say that way.
As he always said, as an hustler. Don't forget that green. Sometimes it might be hard to bend.
Yeah, you are right.
For you.
You're right.
That is that green for you. So let us remember that is what fate designed for him.
Wow.
So and that is how you go. I'm not blaming him.
Yeah, nobody's blaming him.
In the history of everyone, we all just have to pick one or two lessons from it. And I believe most of the record labels
they've learned some things.
Yes, they've taken that as a lesson and they've used it very wisely, and that is why we've not been seeing that the occurrence of such events in the music industry.
Okay, thank you, Better Striker, for coming through to be our guest and spoke about that great on the show. Thank you for coming around.
Thanks, DJ Big Sam.
All right, the show continues. The industry charts. Let's go. Okay, the show is still industry chart. I'm DJ Big Sam. Okay, right now we go to other matters. General, we skip M-word. We still come back to music. We have a lot to check out today on the show industry chart. Blessing CEO returns to IG, to Instagram, and she deleted all cancer-related posts. She silently returned to Instagram on Tuesday and deleted all cancer-related posts. And already Nigerian Medical Association (NMA) has called for her arrest for doctoring a report of a cancer patient to back up her first claim. Big Timmy, rather. So Bessie is back now.
I don't know why it's just so funny.
She was silent for a while.
Yes.
Or did she disappear?
She didn't disappear.
Or was she waiting? She said she was waiting for more test. Okay.
What test? The CEO just came to fake it till you make it. Or what's
Whoa. But this is sensitive.
Yeah, it's very sensitive, and I think she has just like in that ways for people that are genuine to come outside, like seek for money.
And get
people
help.
will be like, what if this celebrity is lying and all that? Well, I'm a fan of the CEO, and according to what she said she didn't force them. Like
to
she
drop
dropped
money.
Yes, now she dropped results and all that. That was what she said when she did interview with was it Egungun. She said she did not force anybody.
No force.
She has worked for it. She's an influencer.
What?
Yes, that's what she said.
Big Dollar
She said she has worked for, like, at least she has the fame, the recognition and all that.
Oh my.
But why so she didn't force and she just pasted that. She just dropped the account number. She did not ask you to send money.
She didn't force it, but she lied that she had cancer.
Well, yes.
Ain't force anybody.
I think the only thing is just like to hinder people that are genuine, those that truly have cancer, from getting the help they deserve.
And this will serve other people, right? Because we see a lot of cases of real people that have diseases
genuine
like
cases,
this.
yeah.
And you
And
see
they
them
don't get help.
not contribute. But you see a celebrity come out and say, okay, I have this, and you all of
Start flying.
everybody
Money start flying.
Yes.
Like try to
Because
contribute
imagine
for those ones that you are
she made over
seeing
13 million. No,
Can you
you
imagine?
mentioned that she made 13 million. Like she made that figure.
There's even rumor that she made about 300 million.
No, that's rumor.
Did you see her account?
Allegedly now.
Allegedly,
She said
13 million is allegedly.
13 million.
Allegedly.
She said
300 million.
Didn't say
She
allegedly.
said 13 million, and we believe it allegedly. Now 300 million allegedly.
more than that.
Yes,
I've been
because there's this man that said he sent 20 million to her. So I think that 20
So where she
million is
come
different from that.
Where she keep that one?
From that 13 million.
Actually, she needs to be arrested.
I saw a video, like not quite long. She was entering. She was doing what they call that
MC?
test? The MRL.
Oh, MRL.
MRL. Yes.
Okay, so actually
A new video now that they just uploaded.
But it looks somehow when she just announced stage 4 cancer.
Yes.
Because according to
To shave herself.
medical experts, they said that before the case could get to that stage.
Yes.
She must have gone through several tests before it could get before she could come out and talk about that. Say that she's having stage 4
Let me
cancer.
tell you something. She did it. She deliberately did it. She planned it, and she knew that many Nigerians are very gullible.
Oh my God! Why?
Because I think she has something she's going through. She has an illness or whatever that she needs to operate on.
Which illness?
True. She not get money when she go use now. I don't know now. She get something from
She forget.
Are you person won't buy house for Lekki?
Maybe she wear new wig. They say she don't.
She don't break
But she
and her
fuck up,
boyfriend.
Jare, yes.
Everything allegedly.
Everything allegedly.
Actually, they need to arrest her.
She has already turned to the boy who cried wolf. Because what if something, God forbid, something happens to her in future, and she really needs that.
But let me tell you that if something happens to her in
Nigerians.
future, gullible Nigerians will still contribute.
It depends.
No,
It depends.
This I'm not saying not be Nigerians.
If she could be,
People will contribute.
if she could be arrested,
She has her fans, so
She has her fans
if
now.
they arrest her and interrogate her, that will make sense.
The
The authorities should not just let this.
Big Sam.
not be lenient.
Big
Big Sam.
Sam, we are Nigeria.
This is Nigeria.
This is Nigeria. People will
We just
contribute.
Okay, so let's move on to another more sensitive story. It's about Big Timmy gonna do justice to that.
It's about Ray.
Oh my God.
When men cry, right?
When men cry. I think that's the title.
Yes, that's the
also
topic.
cried.
Okay.
When men cry.
Okay, men also cry.
So can we compress it and
Talk about it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to talk?
Don't cry with the laptop.
Okay. The topic is about Ray and his wife. that they had issues, and he's coming out to say now that he's been married for 10 good years, and it has been really, really unfortunate for him, in the sense that his ex-wife now, has been really, really insensitive when it comes to some matters. So basically he's saying that he has been doing lots of things. He's an MC, and whenever he goes out to work, he's always sending money to his wife abroad.
So what did the wife now do?
So basically now the lady in question has gotten married, if I'm right. Yes, she got married to another person.
While she's still married.
Why she's still married to him in Nigeria?
Yes.
Where's the lady based?
US.
In the US.
So basically what happened was, whenever
this guy's name is full name.
Raymond
Epo
something. Yeah. So whenever he calls his wife won't pick up. 4 days later, this woman won't call back. So he started feeling like, oh, what's really going on? And whenever he works in Nigeria here, he sends money to his wife, his ex-wife now.
No ex-wife, they are not divorced. His wife.
Let's say his ex-wife, because his plan is going there.
The lady if you want marry the two of them.
It's still his wife.
Okay, let's say his wife now. So whenever he makes a gig here in Nigeria, he sends money to her. Not really every day, but whenever he has.
He has to send money to her now.
He has to send money to her, but she has not been responding well.
And
as his wife should be.
And she
now he claims, yes. And this Raymond is now saying that whenever he even contacts his friends abroad
to buy flowers
for her, to do all sort of things for her, so that she will feel loved.
Yeah.
You get. So now the problem is, he's coming out to say that when on his wife's birthday, he planned lots of things for his wife. So his wife traveled down to Nigeria.
Okay.
And at the airport,
okay,
his wife didn't hug him.
She didn't even hug him, not a
hug, not a kiss,
but she
nothing. She shook hands. Nothing.
No, they didn't even show kind.
She was not even like.
She was not kind.
There was no fire in her heart. Okay, I'm seeing my husband. Okay. So from the airport, they went home.
Okay.
And this guy came out to say that even after the whole birthday, whatever, whenever he presents something for his wife on her birthday, she is always like,
the wife
not interested.
Yes,
yes, they are not both Nigerians.
They met online.
No,
like they met, their marriage then was peppering Instagram. They were this couple on IG. Years back.
Before she traveled.
People wished like to be like them.
Before she traveled.
What
Yes.
happened was that he said that he had a roommate, and the roommate was a guy over there.
Okay.
And he now found out when she came back that she was sleeping with the roommate.
Okay.
She found out on her phone.
Okay.
That she was sleeping with the roommate.
Okay.
And the time that she came back home, he said that he did not even sleep in the room. He had to sleep in the
sitting room. Yeah.
Because she didn't allow him to touch him and touch her and all of that.
That's in the US.
But I think when she came home,
when she came for her birthday in Nigeria,
and there was even a picture that she sent to him. Unknowingly, there was an iPad beside her that showed that she was sitting on a guy's lap. So he saw it in the picture. The lady thinking she was slick about it. She didn't know that the picture was showing on the iPad.
In summary, he served breakfast.
Yeah. But let's talk about like what's this long distance relationship? It's not even relationship, long distance marriage for years.
Yeah, it's still relationship.
Okay, now I think the issue is why I don't fault Ray, according to his story now, is that you've been married to this lady, you have kids, Abby. They have kids.
They didn't mention.
Okay, they didn't mention though. But even at that, when you got over there, she had the privilege of getting the green card.
The girl?
Yes. Okay. So I think that kind of gave her the thumbs up, like, I'm the boss now. I can do whatever I want. So it's not really working out for Raymond here in Nigeria, but he's still trying his best.
Yeah, kudos to him.
kudos to him. So he really tried his best.
Because he said
I've never seen. I don't know how a man can be more intentional than that. I go out for a gig, 500k gig, I send you 250. I go out for a gig, 400k, I send you 200k. And I even tell my friends in the US, okay, please, can you send my babe, my girlfriend, my wife flowers? Can you send her this? Can you buy gifts for her? You get. So I don't know.
Let's just that the money is little.
Thank you.
Let's just say all that was not enough for her. Let's just say it's not enough.
They say we don't get green card for US. It can never be enough.
It looks like it looks more like what happens. I mean, when it is suffer, like it's now the other way around.
So I really feel for him because that
and I think we still need to hear the side of the lady. Her side is not out yet. So I think let's just before we conclude, the thing is, let's be sincere. She feel be the one with the at fault. But there might still be some underlying issues that we don't know about. Okay.
Even if they are underlying issues, I believe. Okay.
Maybe you are sending your wife 200k in a month. I don't know. I'm just saying we don't know. There might still be some issues we don't know about yet. If they send her 100k in a month, how will she? Yeah, she's your wife now, and it might not even be about money itself. It might be attention. It might be love. Like we don't know.
But when you say red flag, I mean, since he had seen some red flag, I think he should have adjusted himself.
Yeah.
I know it's not easy to say. Even at times when you see red flag, you still want to continue. You know, like.
But one thing
he was in love
and he kept hoping.
She's not more attracted to me.
Yeah, I think that's the conclusion.
One thing I'm just not in support of is like, how would you be married and then you get married inside that marriage? At least like call him, tell him, bro.
This is what you call women in men's field, because men do that a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, let's move on to another story. It's very pathetic, honestly. Okay, let's check out some other stories about chairman, the video chairman to sue members of Sophia Mamadou Lovers Group. Why now? Why are they cyberbullying?
I don't know why they are cyberbullying. Fans, you people should just
because she's the first lady. That's right now. She's the first lady now.
She's the first lady.
And first, it's not easy when the guy has many women and he chose one, baby mamas, and he chose one to be in the house. Okay.
She should just start. I think people just need to come out and start teaching those trolls. They need to start arresting them. And I think I like what they are doing on Twitter now. All those banger boys, they are arresting them. And I think that's the best.
She should play very well. Okay, now let's go back to music. We have this one. How we made okay. Someone is saying something here. Jamaica started Afrobeat now. We know reggae for Jamaica, or should I say for Jamaicans? That's where Bob Marley, came from. I mean, from Jamaica, and Bob Marley was a Jamaican. And we have some other great artists like Buju Banton and the rest. Now in a podcast by Fat Joe is the one that did this song. What's love got to do with baby? In the 90s, 2000, So he had a podcast with Jada Keys, and he's a rapper too. So they had Buju Banton in the house. They interviewed him, and they were having a chat. And Fat Joe said Afrobeat came from Jamaica, and before then, Buju Banton had already claimed that Nigerian Afrobeat artists stole from them, and they don't even credit them. So he kind of believed in that, that notion that Afrobeat came from their side. Meanwhile, Afrobeat is truly described as a genre that came out of Afrobeat, which was created by legendary Fela Kuti. So thank God for that. And even if you want to credit Afrobeat to some countries, Nigeria and Ghana, precisely, yeah. If you want to credit Afrobeat,
well, it's his opinion.
Because Afrobeat now trend, reggae is not trendy anymore. Before it was reggae in the 90s, 2000, but now Afrobeat everywhere. I know if you listen to Afrobeat actually stole from or bought streams from different genres.
Yeah.
Same thing applies to other genres. Like even the Afrobeat that fella did, it brought ideas from jazz and everything. So we now say jazz music. We now say Afrobeat belongs to or originated from New Orleans in the US, because that's where jazz music came from. Yeah. Because fella learned jazz music, he used to play jazz music and high life. Yeah. You understand? So it's a blend of it that made Afrobeat. So now, and they also said that they bullied Buju BNXN to change his name from Buju.
Yeah.
That Buju only belongs to Buju Banton from Jamaica. I was wondering when Buju changed his name.
Yes.
And that was a wrong move. Honestly, what he would have done was to change the spelling. Today I pondered on it. Like, why did he change his name? Because Buju is different from Buju Banton.
Yeah, exactly.
So how would you now bully or push an artist? And I think it's because of the we're trying to push for that made them. That forced them to. How would you? In fact, even if you hear an artist bearing Michael Jackson from somewhere, it's not even in the US, maybe from Gambia or somewhere, and it's very popular there. It now goes to US to perform. We now say, no, you can't be Michael Jackson or change your name. It's not possible.
I don't know, but so I just feel like I think Buju made the right move though. Why? Because for peaceful coexistence.
But that name is not. It's not really working for you.
It's not like he used the full name. It's just.
And now Buju.
Just the Buju.
You should have changed the spelling. Maybe like B-double-O, then that J-double-O, Buju or something. You know. So what they are saying this is because they said they made noise about it, and it was forced to change it. Yeah, so that kind of give them impression that Nigerian artists somehow stole from Jamaica.
Then there's this issue about Kiss Daniel too.
Yeah, thank you.
Because Kiss Daniel too, he was having issues with his label.
So from KISS,
he changed to KISS. So I don't feel he should have actually totally changed his name.
He could have
just changed the spelling.
They can even change the direction of the J.
The person that actually did that for Kiss Daniel was very intelligent. With his lawyer.
What's the right spelling for the before?
B-U-J.
You could have added maybe one more U.
You know, something like that.
They will not still take it because it's not like he used the Buju Banton or what they call it. Banton, the Jamaican rapper. Big Joe is now saying Fat Joe. Sorry, he's now saying Banton got the name from his mother. That
he was able to say that unlike some artists that got their names from their friends. How would you say they're making this nonsense talk? It's not even a pure American. He was born to a Cuban father and a Puerto Rican mother, so he's a Latino slash. Those Cuba, they are very black. They're even blacker than us.
I think that's why Davido said he would rather allow his children work under his father than work in the entertainment industry.
A lot of them are facing a lot of things. KC coming out last week that it was even saying that they didn't give him awards and everything. So that entertainment industry is
okay. The show is the industry. Can we quickly visit the story Tony Abraham and
the story is long.
I know. We can compress it for us. Okay, Mimi.
Summary.
Just summary.
The thing is, Abike came out. Abike Sugar. We all know her, right?
Yeah.
She came out to debunk everything. She has been going through a lot of trolls online since like 3 years now, since 2023. That she betrayed Toyin. So she came out to tell everybody that she didn't betray Toyin. That she advertised. What's the name of this movie? What's the name of that movie that
Everybody loves Jennifer.
Yes. Yeah, that time. For Funke. And she was the lead actress in Malaika.
Okay.
So people were like, she was not supposed to advertise for Funke. Because she did that for Malaika.
Okay.
So she was not like she met Funke Akindele before Toyin.
Okay.
So stuff like that. She was trying to explain herself to people, but now people are still bullying her.
Why is she coming out?
That why is she playing both?
Just coming out now. Why not 3 years ago?
Coming out now. That's the thing. Why now?
There's a reason for it now.
There'll be a reason for it.
And now?
And she said she wants people to stop bullying her. That's why she.
When they were bullying her 3 years ago, 2 years ago, why didn't she say anything then?
Even to him, we were not even talking about it.
Now that the issue is now a lot.
It's not backfire.
Now it's not looking like she's.
Can we rest?
Exactly. When we just rest, all this.
Toyin came out.
Enough is enough. Okay, that was.
That they should forgive her. Enough is enough.
Okay,
she wants to rest.
Forgive her. People should face their business. People don't even get work safe.
And why can't she do promotion for both?
Fans are the problem. They are the problem. Yes.
Why are you putting?
They are the one doing all this.
Because aside her being an actress, she's an influencer.
Even before.
Time to
say BYE.
BYE. Because we get job. To get job.
Yeah.
We're wrapping us up. Calm down, Mama.
Calm down. Don't pursue us.
Oh, are you Abike Sugar? No, Abike Salt. Okay, time to say BYE. It's been a great session on industry chat for this week. I'm still DJ Big Sam. I've got Dollar in the building. Big Timmy, Big T.